Hello. Okay, I think we're live. So good afternoon. We still have a few minutes before we get started. If you're coming in, welcome. Please make sure that you have a block. If you have a block handy, you can use anything you have around your house as a prop. For example, I'm using just a regular cushion from my couch in lieu of a yoga blanket or a bolster. Anything will do. If you're just joining us, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're holding up. It's undoubtedly an unforeseen time that we're all experiencing together. So great to be with you and to have the opportunity to be here on Yoga Works Live from sunny Los Angeles. I'm in my living room, as you can see, and my name is Dearbhla Kelly. So I think we have about 5 minutes before we get started. I want to invite you just to set up your space so that you're really comfortable. And as we wait for everybody to come in and get started, I'm actually going to read to you from the Radiance Sutras. So let me just grab the book. This is a book called the Radiance Sutras, which is a translation of the Vinyasa Tantra, which is a very important text in the yogic canon. You may have heard of this, the Radiance Sutras, translated by Lauren Roche. It's a really beautiful book. And there's something I want to read to you. It's one of my favorite sutras. Very pertinent to the moment that we are all in right now. So if you're with us, close your eyes for a moment, relax, drop in, enjoy, get comfortable. You are stunned, powerless. You thought you knew what was going on. Now you realize you don't have a clue. You are stopped in your tracks. Everything within your skin is shaking. Enter this shaking. Get curious. Look around inside with wonder. Unmind your mind. All the walls have fallen down. Go ahead and dissolve. The one who has always been, who has seen much worse than this, is still here. Please just take that in for a moment. Closing your eyes. The one who has always been, who has seen much worse than this, is still here. The resilience of the yogi. So let me just come a little closer for a moment. Hi, everybody. Close up. Let's see, we have 3 minutes, so you can take any kind of a stretch that you like to as we hang out and wait for 3 more minutes before we get started. A little bit more than 3 minutes. I'm going to actually see if I can maximize my screen here. Let's see. So, hi, those of you coming in. This is my living room. Great to have you with us. And we've 2 minutes before we officially get started. So if you don't already have a block, you might want to grab a block if you have one. I'm using just a cushion from my sofa, from my couch, to sit on in lieu of a yoga bolster or blanket. You can use anything you have around the house, and just please make sure that you're really comfortable. Hi, Helen. Hi, Francie. Hi, Genesis. So good to see you all. It's great to see you all because I haven't been able to be in touch with all of you because not all of you are on Facebook. I didn't have your email. So I'm really happy to see you on here. Hey, let me. Hi. It's been such a crazy time because for our community, right? I'm so glad Yoga Works is doing this and that we have an opportunity to be together in this way. And who else? Hi from Spencer and Raymond. Hi. This is so fun, right? Thank God for the internet, you guys. Where would we be? Absolutely lost. So if you're on, please, say hi. Does anybody have a pose request? Anything anyone really wants to do? I'm thinking a spacious back bend flow. We'll do a few. Well, we do at least one arm balance, maybe two. I'm thinking some dolphins, some shoulder openers to make way for the deep back bends. If anyone has a request, we've 1 minute left. You can put it in there. Holler at me. And I want to say that for those of you that I'm not connected to via email or social media, please find me on Facebook or hi Jeannie, hip openers. Yes, please find me on Facebook. My name, Dearbhla Kelly, you can find me. And my Instagram is Derv Kelly Headstand. Okay, Helen. Derv Kelly LA is my Instagram. DERV Kelly LA. So please, if we're not connected, heart openers, Genesis, totally. If we're not connected, please reach out to me so that we can be in touch because I miss you guys. And this is a time for all of us that we need. Hi from Portland. Hi. That we need our community. So just so grateful to have this forum. So it is 4:00. So I'm moving over to my yoga mat and I'll be there. And let's get started. Let's see. Hi, Kathy. I miss you too. Oh, it's so great to see everybody. And those of you who are coming on that I haven't actually met in person, I miss you anyway. Now, great to have everybody here. So let's officially get started and see how we go. Okay, so please take a comfortable seat. And I don't know how you've been finding practicing online. No, it's a lifeline, of course. But my invitation is to kind of let the practice be a way that you are fed. I'm here to hold the space for you. The community that we have right now, this virtual community, is here to hold the space for each other, right? We're doing this together to create a container to support each other. Your presence is absolutely vital. I'm so thrilled that you're here, each one of you. I'm so honored to be here with you. And I want to invite you to be part of that container so that you can just let yourself be held for the next hour by our practice. And that you can give up any notions of perfectionism in your practice and just allow yourself to receive and enjoy. And of course, because it's me, I'll be nudging you a little bit outside your comfort zone, maybe. But the main thing is that you receive the gifts of the practice. So with that said, please get comfortable. Sit back a little bit in your seat. Root into the earth, feel that grounding quality of the earth. The earth is also here to support you. Let yourself take a deep inhale and a soft exhale through the mouth. And again. Beautiful. And then soften your breath. Steady, deep, smooth breath. Bring the hands together at the heart. I'm going to chant the sound of Om 3 times. Feel free to join me or not, and know that our collective chant will create a vibrational resonance in the field. So if you're joining in, deep inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Release, open your eyes, bring your arms by your side. Inhale, reach your arms up, touch your hands together at the top, and exhale through the center. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, hands through the center line. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands down through the center line. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, center. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring the hands to the center and down. Now bring your right hand behind your back, spinal twist. I like to keep my twist pretty open, so I keep same hand at same knee. If you want to go deeper, by all means do. You do what works in your body. On inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. So you're twisting to your right. Release a little. Take another deep inhale. And twist on exhale. Release a little. Huge inhale. Lift, lift, lift. Twist, exhale. And release, deep inhale. Twist, exhale. Back out of the twist. One more time. Deep inhale, lift. Twist, exhale. Inhale, back to center. Switch the cross of the legs. And then left hand behind the back and position the right hand wherever works best for you. Take a huge inhale. Twist, exhale. Again, deep inhale, lengthen. Root through the seat, twist, exhale. Release a little. Anchor through the seat, inhale, lift up. Twisting, exhale. Back out of the twist just a little. With 2 more breaths. Huge inhale, lift. Twist, exhale. And last time, deep inhale, lift. Twist, exhale. Inhale, back to center. Move any props you need to out of the way. And then rock onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. And then we'll take just a short spinal twist. Bring both knees over to the left and look to the right. If you like to make mudras in your practice, you can do so. Bring index finger and thumb on the right hand together. And can you relax? Can you let the right cheek melt towards the floor? Maybe feeling a corresponding opening on the left side of the neck. Inhale, back to center. Catch the outer left knee with the right hand and twist. Maybe make the mudra with the left hand. Let the left cheek release towards the floor. Last couple of breaths here. Inhale, come up, hug the knees into the chest. And now we're going to do a kind of a sneaky lift up through Navasana. Reach your legs up towards the sky, reach the arms forward. Inhale, lift up. We'll just be here for the moment. If it's a little tricky, bend your knees so you can lift out of the lower back. Put your hands flat on the floor and cross your ankles. Lift up, inhale, push your hands down, and then lift your hips, walk back to downward dog. I'm going to take a sneaky look back to see if I missed any requests. Good. Hi, Randy. Hi, Kathy and Bob in Pasadena. Let me give you guys my Instagram so we can all stay connected. Okay, so in downward dog, really connecting the hands to the earth, pressing a lot between the index finger and thumb on each hand and lift the seat towards the sky. You guys know all this. We're going to do a back bend vinyasa here. Inhale, forward to plank. Drop the pelvis down. Notice how the pelvis can come up. Drop it down, reach back through the inner heels. Take another inhale. Exhale, knees on the floor and round your spine. Inhale, arching to a cow stretch. Exhale, downward dog. Again, inhale, forward to plank. Drop that pelvis down. Exhale, knees down and round. Inhale, arch back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Fire up the thighs. Exhale, knees down and round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, push, downward dog. I'm going to do that twice more. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees down and round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, downward dog. Last one. Inhale, plank. Reach through the inner heels. Exhale, knees down, round your spine. Inhale, arch. Now a little variation here. Keep the seat up. Exhale. Walk the arms forward, chest towards the floor. Forehead down. Maybe your chin down if you're super open in your lower back. If you want, you can put your hands together and put your thumbs at the back of your head and neck. Huge breath, breathing between your shoulder blades. Imagine that my hand is between your shoulder blades or the hand of somebody that you love, whose touch feels rejuvenative and replenishing and just gentle, not even pressure there, just a reassuring touch and some deep breaths. And now bring your forearms down, look up, inhale. We're going to slither all the way forward, exhale, and then take the legs back. The upper body is in Sphinx Pose, so elbows just in front of the shoulders. Push the elbows down. Huge inhale up into your collarbones. Push your elbows down and exhale, pull your chest through. Hopefully you feel a really nice opening in the mid to upper back. Deep inhale. Exhale, push the elbows down, pull the chest through. And another breath, huge inhale. Pull the chest through, exhale. And then look at your hands, spread your fingers, push your hands down and lift your elbows up, inhale. Pull your chest through, pull, 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 lower. Push the feet to the floor as you reach your arms back and clasp your hands and unfurl. Shalabhasana, pinky toe side of each foot towards the floor. Lift the knees, come on up. Look out over the tip of the nose. And release. Place your hands by your armpits. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, cobra. Lower, exhale. Inhale to cobra, we'll hold it. Look over your right shoulder. Come back to center, look over your left shoulder. Keep pulling the chest through. Come to center, pull the chest through. Feel the back bend, shoulders way back, elbows bent. Deep inhale. Exhale, lift up, curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. Think of the letter V. Invert the letter V in your mind, and then think of your body as approximating that shape. So your sit bones are the apex of the V. The arms and the back are one side, and the legs are the other side. Optional shoulder stretch here. Take your left hand to your outer right ankle or calf, and then release and switch sides. Beautiful. And release. Now bring the knees back to the floor for a shoulder stretch. Take your left arm up, inhale.
Thread the arm under so you're on your deltoid, your left cheek on the floor. Bring your right arm out, 10 the fingers, and then maybe if you like, you can bring your right hand up by your left hand. I should say your right foot by your left hand. If you like, you can bring your right arm behind your back and hold your left thigh. Just have a little fun with it, like you're exploring, which indeed you are. Huge breath. Slowly come on out, back to all fours. Arch up on inhale. Round exhale, pull the belly back, Uddiyana. Back to neutral, inhale and exhale there. And now take the opposite arm up. So you're taking your right arm up on inhale. Reach the right arm under. Left arm comes out to the side. Tent the hand. Pushing the chest away from the floor. If you want to bring your left foot up by your right hand, you can. You could bring your right arm behind your back. Last couple of breaths. And then come on out. Hi again. Okay, arch up, inhale. Now we're going to go to Ashtangasana. Seat stays up, bend the elbows, chest and chin to the floor. Get ready to take the legs back and inhale, pull through to Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. A lot of action in the triceps there. Let's put that whole thing together into one vinyasa. Inhale, come plank. Exhale, knees down and round. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, come to Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Again, inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees down and round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, Ashtangasana. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And again, inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees down and round. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. We're almost there. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down and round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. One more time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale, Cobra. Scoop the heart. Exhale, downward dog. Fantastic. Hold downward dog. Take another peek over here. Hi, Carrie. Okay. Okay, yogis. Rooting the hands to the floor, look forward and inhale. At the bottom of your exhale, step, float, tiptoe, whatever you need to do to bring your feet to your hands. Separate your feet nice and wide and fold in. Hands flat on the floor. Bend the knees any amount, take some very deep breaths. Look forward, inhale, lift halfway. Put a bend in the knees. Exhale, put your hands at your waist. Inhale, stand up. Here we are. Vrikshasana, little stabilizing standing balancing pose before we open up our flow. Left hand at the left hip, take the right leg up, open the knee. You can put the foot on the calf or bring it to the thigh. Either is fine. Hands at the heart. Now push down a lot into the ball mount of your left foot and reach up. Reach back a little, pull the shoulder blades down the back. Feel the lower belly pulling in, anchoring through the left foot. If you want to go a little deeper, catch your right wrist. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, lean over to the left. Huge breath.
Inhale, come up, let's go to the second side. Catch your left wrist, lift up, inhale, and exhale, lean over to the right. If you feel a little wavering, that's okay. I'm wavering a little bit myself here. It's a lot to balance on one leg, right? Come on up, inhale, bring the arms out, and then let's seal the hands at the heart and release. Second side, right hand to right hip, left leg comes up, open, pause at the calf, take it up to the thigh. You do what you need. And again, anchoring through the standing leg. Feel the relationship between that rooting action in the standing leg and then the reaching up of the arms, the lengthening in the upper body. Reach a little higher. Notice if the shoulder blades come up by the ears like mine are creeping up, and pull them down. There you have it. If you want to go a little deeper, catch your left wrist. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right, and there it goes, that kind of wavering, which is an invitation to push down more into the ball mount of the right foot. It's okay to waver a little. Inhale, come up. Second side, then lift, inhale, and lean over, exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release, Samasthiti position, top of the mat, big toes together in preparation for Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach up, hands together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, look up. Exhale, you can either step or float back, shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Steady, deep breath. We're here for 1, 2, 3. Keep reaching the sit bones towards the sky. 4, 5. Look forward on inhale. On empty, bring feet to hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Lift, inhale. Exhale, step or float back. Shoulders forward, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, either cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3, 4, 5. Look forward, inhale. On empty, feet to hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms by your side. This is our last Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Steady, deep breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look forward, inhale. On empty, feet to hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Lift, inhale. Exhale, step your left foot back. Move your right foot a little to the right. Make sure that your feet are hip-width distance apart. Inhale, take your left arm up. So we're usually more used to taking the opposite arm up in the twist, but I deliberately want you to take your left arm up at this time. Keep reaching back through the inner left heel. So I feel a little unusual. That's okay. It's good to do different things. And now we're going to pivot on that back foot. Look down. We're looking for heel arch alignment. Virabhadrasana 2. Up you come. Now, as I see myself, I can tell I need to go a little wider.
So I'm going to scoot the front foot forward. Huge breath. We're looking for more or less a 90-degree angle here. Do what you can. You'll probably feel it more around the groins as you sink forward. Reverse, reach up and back. Now, if you like, you can take your left hand and put it at your right hip and lift the hip away from the thigh. And then even move the hand to the ribs and coax the ribs further away from the hip. Last couple of breaths here. Inhale up. Exhale, right arm on the right arm. We're going to reach the left arm up today in a version of Parsvakonasana, or supported side angle. Deep inhale, exhale, bring the top hand down, lift the back heel, and then release that back knee down to the mat. Reach up, inhale. If it feels too much for you to sink all the way forward through that through that back thigh, lift up onto your knees. You can still get a back bend. If you feel okay sinking all the way forward, great, go for it. If you want to bring your arms out to the side, go for that. You can bring the index finger, the pinky finger and thumb together to make a lotus at the heart. Enjoy your back bend. Huge inhale, exhale, lean forward, plant the hands, curl the back toes under. Inhale, reach your right leg up behind you, stack the hip over the left. You can stay here or come into wild hip. Pivot, lift, enjoy the back bend. And then turn around, plank pose. Inhale here. Your choice, you can either go chaturanga or knees, chest and chin, which I'm going to do, Ashtanga. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now step your left foot forward. So you're on the ball mount of the right foot, feet hip width distance, but bring your right arm up. So again, this probably feels a little odd. Different way of twisting open. Keep reaching back through the inner right heel. Here we go. Pivot on the outer edge of that foot. Look down. So you may need to adjust the feet. I can see that for some reason on this side, I'm a little bit more off course. So I'm stepping my back foot back and now I'm more in the pocket for warrior two. Maybe need to adjust the feet front to back also. Sinking. Feel that stretching here, that opening. I know it's a lot, right? Okay, here we go, reverse. Maybe you want to give that left hip a little nudge away from the thigh, the ribs a little nudge away from the hip. And inhale, come up, supported side angle. Opening the chest. Deep inhale, exhale, turn, place the top hand down, scoot the back foot over a little. Knee comes down, reach up, Anjaneyasana. Again, if it's too much for you to sink all the way forward, lift. You can still back bend, but it's not as much in the back quadricep. If it feels okay for you, enjoy the back bend. Maybe you'll make the lotus at the heart, the pinkies and thumbs are together. Or you could just bring your arms out, any mudra you like. Last breath here, huge inhale, hands to the floor, exhale. Lifting the left leg up, inhale, stack that hip. Wild thing perhaps, enjoy the back bend. And turn. Downward facing dog. Come to plank, inhale. Vashisthasana, go to the outer edge of your left foot. Make sure that the left shoulder is over the wrist. Right arm up. If you want to put a foot on the floor, put the top foot so you can still lift the bottom hip. If you want to go into the Vrikshasana variation, go for it. Keep lifting that bottom hip. Beautiful. And then release. Go to plank. And now you're going to come to the outer edge of your right foot for Vashisthasana. Lift that bottom hip, stack shoulder over wrist. Maybe you'll go to the Vrikshasana variation. And release. Place plank, inhale. Either chaturanga or knees, chest and chin all the way down. Let's take another look at Shalabhasana. Clasp your hands, lift up, add the legs. Gazing out over the tip of the nose. And release, place the hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back, downward dog. Ardha Chandrasana. Step your right foot forward. Step the left foot in a little. Right thumb at a diagonal from the pinky toe. You can grab a block and put it here. Left hand at the left hip, lift up. And push through the left heel. Now notice if you're collapsing on the lower side, like I can see I'm collapsing down. What do you have to do to lift up? Engage more here. Micro bend that front knee. Lift the left arm. If you want to go to Chapasana, catch your left foot and then pull that foot back. Keep micro bending the front knee, opening the chest. And then straighten the top leg, kick out through the heel. Again, lengthen the lower side of the upper body. Inhale, bend your right knee. Step down, we're coming to Warrior Two. I'm a little close, but that's okay because we're going to go to Trikonasana. So straighten the front leg. If you need to adjust the back foot, go for it. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the right quadricep up and reach out, triangle. You're welcome to reach for the front big toe or put the back of the hand at the inner calf. Blocks are great too. Root through the feet. Inhale, come up. Put your hands at your waist as you parallel your feet. Lift the chest and look up. Inhale. Prasarita Padottanasana. Put your hands on the floor under your shoulders. Exhale. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. Fold in. If you're a tripod headstand person and you want to float up, go for it. I see you, Helen. Okay, if you're in tripod, come on down, get the head up. Everybody straighten the arms, look forward on inhale. And now bring your hands together. We're going to twist to your left. Inhale, take your left arm up. Notice the tendency is that the opposite hip will drop down. So you can put your hand on your sacrum and just give it a little nudge. Arm comes up. You could keep it here. This is plenty. If you want to go deeper, reach your left hand for your right thigh and maybe catch your left ankle with your right hand and pull yourself more fully into the twist. Okay. Back to center, inhale. Pivot, inhale, and then turn towards your right big toe once again. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see me better. Drop your left knee onto the floor and stand up over that back knee. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, twist. Now you can pause with the left hand on the floor and brace the arm in, whoopsie,
Brace the arm into the right leg to lift up. You could use a block, or you can go for the bind. Reach under and bind under your right thigh. And from here, you get to choose. Do you want to lift the back knee and twist open? If you happen to practice Ekapada Kundanyasana 1, which is the arm balance twisting to the side, now is a great time to do it. Unwind. If you're already at your edge in the twist, stay there. Ekapada people, hands shoulder width distance, lean in and lift the legs. Unwind. Everybody, unwind. And we'll go back to Anjaneyasana, another back bend. Last couple of breaths. And release, place the hands. Inhale, lift up. We're coming to downward dog. Take your right leg up, inhale, fallen triangle. Right leg in under the chest. Take the left arm up. Lift the chest a little higher and release. Your choice. You can stay in downward facing dog or you can take a vinyasa. Okay, Ardha Chandrasana. Step your left foot forward, take your right foot in a little. Position your left thumb at a diagonal from your pinky. You could also put your block here. Lift, push out through the right heel, and then notice, see how my lower body is kind of dropping down. How can you lift it? How can you get more length between the bottom hip and shoulder? Go for symmetry as much as possible. And then if you want to go into the back bend, go for it. Kicking back into that top foot. Last couple of breaths, open the heart, bend the left knee a little bit more, and then release, bend the left knee a lot more, step down, stand up, Virabhadrasana 2. We're coming to Trikonasana, so just straighten the front leg and adjust the feet as needs be. Arms come up, inhale, lift that quadricep, and exhale, reach out. Huge breath. Okay, inhale, come up. Put your hands at your waist. Parallel your feet. Prasarita Palatanasana D. Lift, look up, inhale, fold in, exhale. We're almost done with standing poses. Put your hands under your shoulders, look forward, inhale, and then collect your big toes with the first 2 fingers and the thumb of each hand. Make the mudra, the seal with the index finger and thumb. Look forward, inhale, and drop the head. Exhale. Okay, look forward, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands under your shoulders. This time we're twisting, you're going to your right. So take your right arm up. Notice, did that opposite hip drop down? You can see mine drop down quite a bit. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm just going to put my hand on my sacrum to try and balance it out a little bit. And then I'll bring the arm up again. Maybe reaching for the opposite thigh and the opposite ankle, perhaps. So opening into the twist. Last breath here. Unwind. And then turn all the way around. You're going to your left foot. The right knee comes down. Reach. Oh! I knew something was wrong. I knew I was turning away from you guys. So you are indeed facing towards your left foot. Your right knee is down. Prepare for the twist. Right arm up, inhale. Take the twist. Remember, you can leave the fingers on the floor and push arm into leg. You can Keep the opposite arm up, or you can go for the bind. Sometimes it takes a little work to get into the bind. And then choose if you want to lift that back knee or not. Opening in the twist. Now, if you did the arm balance on the first side, of course, you're going to do it here. Unwind. Hands shoulder width distance. Lean in and lift the legs. And then everybody unwind. Just straighten yourself out. Sink forward. And now it's time for Anjaneyasana. Hug your thigh into your chest. Fallen triangle. Enjoy the back bend. Okay, and release. Downward facing dog. Let's take a vinyasa. Inhale, shoulders forward over the wrist. You choose if you want more back bend. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Sometimes it's a nice change from chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Step your right foot about halfway to your hands. And then step your left foot in behind it. So you're crisscrossing your feet. Drop your seat down. Walk your hands back. Seat stays up. Lean back into your hands. Seat down. Legs forward. Okay, you guys, we made it through the standing poses. Let's do a little shoulder hip opening sequence. Pull your right foot in front of your right sit bone. Push out a lot through the ball mount of your left foot. Make sure the space between right foot and left thigh. Marichasana A. Reach the right arm inside the right leg. Arm comes back, bend the elbow. Left arm behind the back. You can get the wrist or the fingers. If all else fails, just hold your close and then fold over that left leg. Your right buttock will lift up off the floor. Pull the lower belly back. Keep pushing out through the ball mount of the left foot. Inhale, come up. Unwind the arms. Catch your right foot with your left hand and then put that foot outside the left thigh. Variation on Ardha Chandrasana. Push out through the ball mount of the left foot. So the left leg is like a ballast, an anchor for the pose. Right arm is behind the back. Left arm forward on inhale and then bring it over the right thigh. Another twist. Twists are great with back bends. They're integrating and they're also counter poses. You can leave it here if you know you can bind. You can take the wrap and bind behind your back. You do what works for you. Sometimes I like to do a little less than what I know is my max. Feels nice sometimes. But if you want to push further, you do so. Keep pushing out through the ball mount of the left foot. Let that also anchor you in your body. Inhale back to center. Extend the right leg. Point the toes in preparation for Purva Konasana. Arms behind you, about 12 inches. 10, 12 inches between the fingertips and the seat. Lift up, toes towards the floor, feet together. Now my neck is feeling tweaky today. So I'm going to keep my chin tucked. You can let your head go all the way back. You can also come into a tabletop. Is a fine variation. Lift the pelvis, whatever you're doing. And then sit down and we'll go to the second side. So this time your left foot is in, just in front of the sit bone. You're pushing out through the ball mount of your right foot. Marichasana A. Left arm reaches in. Take it back. Bend the elbow. Right arm behind the back. Get a hold of anything you can. Deep inhale. Fold, exhale. Fold a little bit more, pull that belly back. Inhale, come up.
Take your left foot outside your right thigh, left hand behind the back. Push through the bottom out of the right leg, reach the right arm forward, inhale, and then brace it against the left thigh. And again, it's up to you. If you want to go deeper, you can take the bind. Do what works in your body. Huge inhale, lift. Twist, exhale. Lift up, inhale. And twist, exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Once again, we're going to go to Purvottanasana, toes extended. You can do tabletop if that works better for your body. Preparing to lift on inhale. Be mindful of your neck. Feel free to keep your chin tucked. Lift up, lift, lift, lift. And then sit down. We are going to go to back bends. Come onto your back. Hips I should say heels a little wider than your hips. Fingertips just about able to touch your heels. Now root your feet into the floor. Really feel that connection, that anchoring into the earth through the feet. You can even lift all 10 toes. Feel that. And then bring your arms overhead. And from here, inhale, lift your seat up. You can let the toes come down now. Peeling yourself into bridge. Really anchor it through the feet. Strong, strong legs. Lift the pelvis. The action is up. You can even put your knuckles just at your sacrum and lift your pelvis up a little bit more. Feel how much the legs have to engage. Arms forward now and clasp your hands under your body and lift up more. Lift onto the tops of the shoulders. Huge breath. Legs working really strongly. And then come on down. Okay, one more bridge. Bend your elbows. So your fingertips towards the sky. Arms pretty much a 90-degree angle. Strong legs. Push the feet down. Inhale, push the elbows down. Lift the seat. Up you come. Again, the pelvis is lifting up. The thighs forward. Huge breath. Feel the thighs super engaged. Come on down, exhale. Let the knees rest on each other for a moment and arms wherever feel most gracious and natural. Ardha Chandrasana is next. Hands by the ears. If you do not practice Ardha and you would rather go back into bridge pose, that's absolutely fine. Notice the tendencies. You can see my elbows are splaying out to the sides. Take the elbows in towards each other and you may need to turn your hands out a little bit to do that. Pinkies away from your body. Push the feet to the floor. Inhale, push down and come to the top of your head. Exhale, lift up. Work the legs really strongly and push the chest through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, come on down. You can just bring the arms forwards. Okay, here we go. Place the hands, Ardha, otherwise come back to bridge. Inhale, top of the head, Ardha people, elbows in. Exhale, push up. Huge breath. You can experiment with just coming to the top of the head if you're doing Ardha, or come all the way down. Last couple of breaths, and then up you go again. Okay, come to the top of the head and then tuck the chin, come all the way down, pigeon toe your feet, let your knees rest on each other. Arms overhead. A few deep breaths. And then separate the knees, hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little bit side to side. And then cross your ankles, rock backwards and forwards a few times. Come all the way up, legs out in front of you, and put your hands by your hips and then kind of lift your seat, reach the seat back behind you. You can also put your fingers at your thighs and root your thighs towards the floor as you lean forward for the feet, Paschimottanasana. Push out a lot across the ball mount of each foot, as much through pinky toe side as big toe side. And just let yourself melt in. You can bend the knees a little if you need to. If your lower back feels tweaky, you could even put your arms under your knees for a moment, so you have a little bit more support. And then as the legs gradually straighten, if they do so, release the arms and bring them all the way forward. Inhale, come up. Now, let's open the legs out wide. Upavishta Konasana. So you're pressing out through the ball mount of each foot. Reach the arms up, inhale, kneecaps towards the sky, thighs towards the sky. And exhale, reach towards me. Keep pushing out through the balls of the feet and keep reaching towards me. Feel the sit bones pushing backwards. And imagine that we could hold hands, which in this moment would feel so incredible, right? To be able to touch somebody outside of whoever is in your immediate living environment, if there is somebody else there. How wonderful would it feel to be able to hold each other right now, to touch each other, to hug? We can imagine that we're reaching towards each other. Keep pressing out through the balls of the feet. Keep reaching the kneecaps up. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, bring your right arm inside your right leg. The left hip is going to lift up. Can you push it down? You could even put your left hand at your left thigh and push down. And then bring the right hand a little closer to the right foot. Take the left arm up. Lean over. And open. Keep pushing that left sit bone towards the floor. Lift up, inhale, and now roll over the right leg. Melt into the pose. Keep pushing out through the left foot. Inhale, come up. Now we'll switch sides. Take the left arm up, inhale. Lean in, hand to foot, and notice that the right hip, well, it's the sit bone really, will lift away from the floor. Just put your left hand there, your right hand, and push down. And then bring the opposite arm up. Keep that action of pushing down as you open into the twist. Lift, inhale, and then roll over the left leg. Last couple of breaths here. Inhale, come up, and then use your hands to bring your legs together. Turn towards the front of your mat. If you have a block, great. We're going to practice double pigeon. If that does not work for you, you could do an easy cross-legged position, and that's just fine. Stacking the feet and knees. So lower legs are pretty much parallel. Start off with the left foot on top. You can bring your block in front of you and walk the arms forward. You could let your forehead rest on the block. Just an easy double pigeon or else cross-legged forward fold. As you hold the pose, let the jaw relax. Soften at the inner ears. Can you let yourself melt a little bit? Okay, come on up. We're not going to hang out there too long because I do want to give you guys the opportunity to do Shirshasana before Shavasana. It's almost Shavasana time. Switch sides and then come forward once again. Huge breath. Soften the jaw, the inner ears. Then lift up, inhale, walk your hands back. And we'll cross the ankles, come forward. If you do not practice headstand or you don't want to today, put your arms as if you were going into Shirshasana, hands clasped, and just do dolphin pose. Lift the legs. Otherwise, Shirshasana, come on up. Huge breath. If you can bring your legs parallel to the floor for Ardha Chandrasana, do so. And then bring them up. And then push your arms down so much that maybe you can lift your head off the floor. Okay, then everybody come down. Go to child's pose, a well-deserved child's pose. Let's check how everybody's doing. Okay, yogis, come on up and make your way to Shavasana, final relaxation pose. Just go ahead and let yourself melt into the earth. Feet at least hip width distance, palms turning up. Continue to rest. I like to read you something from Kabir, the great Bhakti mystic poet from India. Why should we two ever want to part? Just as the leaf of water rhubarb lives floating on the water, we live as the great one and little one. As the owl opens his eyes all night to the moon, we live as the great one and the little one. This love between us goes back and forth to the first humans. It cannot be annihilated. Here is Kabir's idea. As the river gives itself into the ocean, what is inside me
moves inside you. Please start to move your body, waking up, and roll over to your side. Just give yourself a moment there to integrate. Our time together has gone really quickly. Sadly, it's time to end. So make your way up and bring your hands together at your heart. And again, I'll chant the sound of Om. If it resonates through you, join in. Just know that that vibration of the sacred chant is going out. Take a deep inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. It's an honor and a privilege to guide your practice today. I hope it's been helpful. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.